Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So we're very much on the way now. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Van Nistelrooy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. It's a throw-in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Hangs one in. Getting up there! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he cuts out the supply. Chooses to go crossfield. Van der Vaart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Germany are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Tar deals with that comfortably. Wirtz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Wirtz makes a dash for it. Oh, good ball! He's looking wide. Ake. That's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cruyff. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Now it's Wirtz. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Reinders. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Germany are looking to break at pace. Reinders. And he's had it nicked away. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's gone forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mateus. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Kimmich. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala, and he's in a big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hunis clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, he's not getting his way this time. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Germany have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Reinders. Van Nistelrooy! Not a bad try by any means. Van der Vaart.
Germany are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Musiala. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Oh, and the shot! Reinders is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Ake. He's shifting through the gears here, showing good feet. Reinders. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
In by Van der Vaart. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shifted it to the flank. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get free. And he whips it in. There's the header! And he's stuck it away! The result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution in progress.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, nice one too, very nice. No way through there. Germany have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Germany clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gravenberg. And it's Vifa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time.
Rummenigge. 1 minute to add according to the board. Space for him to turn and look. Kimmich gets a cross in. And that will be it. Germany are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their effort.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward.
Torres! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Torres looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Howson gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Spain are looking to break at pace. And here's Pedri. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Vitinha. And here's Ramos. That's destined for the flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the finish! Deco clears it away. He's had a shot! That was mighty close. Pau Kubasi gathers from the goal kick. Carreras. Now it's Torres. Rodri. And here's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. We've got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Opts for safety. Carreras, passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run, and this is Deco. He's found a way through. He's found... Can he finish? And that is well cleared. Now it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And they've been given a corner. Towering header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Howson, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. He has found a way through. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Ronaldo. Deco. And he shoots! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Portugal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And we get things going again. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Gaizka Mendieta. Dani Olmo. He has a look up. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Now Howson. And it's Guardiola. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Over to the right flank. Well, played right into his path. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendieta. And he's in on big chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vitinha scooting forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. How Kubasi calmly anticipates. Albert Ferrer pinches it off him.
There they go, hunting again.
And Danny Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ramos. And this is Figo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
This looks promising. And it's Rui Costa. Figo. And smartly reclaimed.
He's had a shot!
Oh, it's hit the post!
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
E vai entrar com o número 14. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. Pedro Neto. Figo picks it up out wide. That is good strength. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Torres. Can he get it through? Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Albert Ferrer makes the interception.
He's in, must be!
Oh, just straight chance!
Relentless! Just relentless!
Marcou para Portugal.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Substituição para Portugal.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. Bruno Fernandes. Figo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Pedri. Lovely, now then. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
João
compensação.
Neves charging forward, the ball at his feet. Guardiola. Oyarzabal, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Portugal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.